Alright you guys, what's up? It is JMMA here and Jake Paul, Nate Diaz, official, August 5th, Dallas, Texas, man. This is a shocker, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a shocker. I didn't expect this to happen so soon. I do think this fight is not close at all. Yes, Nate Diaz is going to absolutely wash Jake Paul. Now you may be thinking, Jake's younger and Jake has more power, yada yada, this and that. And yes, you would be true. But we're talking pure technique, we're talking pure boxing ability. Nate Diaz is better. I don't understand how people are not realizing this, but Nate Diaz has actual boxing skill. He's gonna beat this. He's gonna beat Jake Paul. Now Jake Paul, no disrespect to him, but when we're talking about stringing together combos, when we're talking about footwork, we're talking about punch placement, we're talking about technique, accuracy, he don't got a lot of those things. A lot of people just got this misconception that because he throws a jab overhand, that all of a sudden he's a good boxer. We just saw him fight a boxer. We saw he can't make mid-fight adjustments. We saw he can't flip that switch and turn up the pace. We've seen he doesn't have good footwork. We've seen he don't move his head. We've seen all these things. And then you compare him to Nate Diaz, well, we've seen him do this. And I've heard from pro boxer, Reach's program, Andre Ward, that Nate Diaz is the real deal in the boxing ring. He will have even Amir Khan has come out. Many boxers have come out and said Nate Diaz was better than they could ever imagine. He's the best, boxer that's come from MMA that they have seen. Like we really gonna sit here and do this, man. Now I know I'm not a big fan of Jake Paul, right? And I will say this every time. Every MMA fighter that he has fought, I constantly say that he's gonna beat them. But this is the first time I am extremely confident that Nate Diaz is gonna beat him. Nate Diaz is gonna beat his ass, bro. Just like the length, the reach, the pressure that he's gonna put on, his toughness, his cardio, his chin, his like I said, his accuracy, bro. Nate is going to beat him, bro. I have no doubt in my mind that Nate is going to beat him. I think the only question going into this fight is Nate going to be able to handle Jake's power? If Jake lands, is Nate going to go down, yes or no? I think that's really the only question we got into going into this fight. There's no question, in my opinion, there's no question as who's the better boxer. Nate Diaz is obviously the better. I don't like, hey, you can call me crazy all you want, bro. Nate is the better boxer. He has the better boxing skill. Now I will admit, Jake, more than likely he could possibly win on scorecards, just given how Nate usually fights. Nate is not an early starter. He's an extremely slow starter. He lets the pace of the fight come to him, and he really turns up the pressure in the latter rounds because he knows he can utilize his cardio, his chin, his toughness, and his durability later on in the fight. But since this is an 8-round fight, I really would like to believe when Nate's going to do that. It's going to be round 4. It's going to be round 5. It's going to be round 6, 7, 8. Who knows? I just think for Jake, what he's going to have to do, and I don't think he's going to be able to do this, but for what he's going to have to do, he's really going to have to fight on the outside. He's going to have to him trying to bang with Nate. I just don't see that working out for him. You're really just playing into Nate's game. And given that Jake does not have the best cardio and stam, I really won't see that. And to be honest, no disrespect, but he can get the best strength and conditioning coach that money can buy. Nothing is going to prepare him for the pace that Nate Diaz is going to put on him. Simple. When you're going up against a triathlete, my guy, who does this shit year round, like, come on, man. Now, someone did make a good point to me. It was like, Jay, like, let's be honest, Jay. Nate's older. He's almost 40. You're right on that. Nate is older. Nate is probably going to be smaller, this and that, but Tyron Woodley was the same way. Tyron Woodley was smaller than Jake. Size, height-wise, maybe girth, he was about the same, but height-wise, he was pretty small. He didn't have to reach on Jake. He did have the power. In this fight going in, Nate doesn't have the power. He's going to be at a serious size advantage. I think Jake is probably going to be bigger than him, just like naturally. That's just how it's going to go. Nate is not a naturally big guy, but I do think technique is technique. Skill is skill, bro. And Nate Diaz has that, in my opinion. I know he can put on a pace and get in a boxing ring and look good. I know that. I know that for a fact. And a lot of y'all know that too. But since Jake Paul has just beat Anderson Silva and Tyron Woodley, it's kind of like, fuck, he's probably gonna beat Nate Diaz too. But anyways, man, y'all boys like, comment, subscribe, share if you're new, join the family, join the game. Let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think. Peace, love, and prosperity. Love y'all. Do something productive with your day. BD or me. It's not productive. See y'all boys next time, man. It has been JMMA. Y'all boys stay up, stay blessed. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time, man. It's been your boy and I'm out.